Right, some more Temu buys. Well, look, we've got a bunny. Can you see the bunny? And a little tray. And apparently what you do is you sit the bunny on there, and then you can hook your rings and things. I don't know, it's like a little jewellery stand. Anyway, it looked cute, so let's see how it goes. First time I've used it. Going to fill it with resin, put some stuff in it. Don't know what yet. Making this up as I go along. And let's see what happens. Hello, I'm Tracy, and I've got a glitter problem. Come on, I can't be the only one with a glitter problem. Okay, so I've got my gloves on, got my resin ready, and I think this should be pink. So I've got a fine pink glitter and I've got a chunky pink glitter. Let's mix them up. As you can see, this is going to be really girly. I just thought, keep it simple. I don't quite know what this is meant to be really. In the pictures, a little bunny just sat on a little mould, which looks like a coaster mould to me. And there was jewellery draped over it. I don't know, it was just really cute. So I thought it ought to be pink. And as you've just seen, I've got rather a lot of glitter. So let's do this thing. Now the resin I'm using is the 1:1 resin from Let Resin. I'm well PP'd up, because as some of you may know, I'm a bit allergic to this particular brand. But I've got plenty of it in stock still. And it is really, really good to use, other than my weird allergy. So I'm stirring away here, and I'm just going to keep doing so, and I'll be back with you once that's all mixed. I'm back. This is pretty much mixed now. As usual, I've ended up with a load of bubbles in it. Don't do like I do, stir it slower. They'll soon disperse. This resin does disperse its bubbles very quickly. Now this is intended to be a nice, easy beginner's kind of project. A lot of my stuff is, I do like to do stuff that we could all just have a go at, and we don't need to be experts. Obviously occasionally I do throw in something a little bit more involved and tricky, but on the whole I just like doing the simple stuff. And let's face it, we can all do the simple stuff. And we've all got to start somewhere. And I actually like backtracking. Sometimes the simple things give me the most fun and pleasure. I am a simple being, you see. Right, let me just introduce you to some more of the things I've got here. This stirry stick, these are cocktail stirrers. I just got a big batch of these off Amazon. The link is down below. The glitter, this one is paparazzi, I think. I think it is anyway, that's what the lid says, but maybe I've muddled the lids up. But this is from Glitter Stella, and it's gorgeous. Again, link below. This, I can't remember where I got this from. It's just a standard fine glitter, but it's really, really nice and pink. These little tubs are handy as well, aren't they? But I'll put you the links for everything, including the resin, below. Now I'm just going to mix this in with the resin and pour it in. Isn't that simple? Bit of each. Just want to say at this point, thank you very much to all the people who've subscribed to my channel. I hope you're liking what I'm doing for you. If you are liking it, please give me a thumbs up below the video screen here, because that really helps me. And it makes, just lets me know whether I'm giving you the right sort of things that you want to see. Anyone who hasn't subscribed, the button is below the screen as well. It'd be lovely to have you on board. So, let's give this a good stir. Now you see, the reason for mixing in the big stuff as well as the fine glitter is it just gives it that bit of extra, bit more texture. Looks like I'm going to be back in Glitter Stella's instant messages again soon. If anybody wants to get glitter from Stella, her link is, as I said, down below. However, if you drop her a line on Facebook, I think that works well, because you can have a quick chat with her then and decide exactly what it is you want, as well as having a look at the complete product range too. That's what I normally do. I just send her a shopping list. Okay, there we go. Now, as we know, glitter does sink in resin, so if you don't want it to sink, then just let it stand for a bit. Now, in the case of this little coaster mould, that's what I think it is. Let me zoom you in. There we go. Sinking's no bad thing, because it's going to be upside down, isn't it? So it'll end up on the other side anyway. which is good. So there we go. That's that done. Now, have I got enough to do the little bunny is the question. I don't think it's going to need much. The only thing I am going to do though is, and this is a tip for you, if you've got a mould that's like all interesting shapes and stuff, part fill it first. I'm worried that the ears won't get full. So I'm going to give it a squish. Just make sure it gets into his little chin and down his ears and all that sort of thing. So squidge it around a bit. And that should hopefully release some bubbles. You can also spray your mould with alcohol first, that often helps. Yeah, I've got plenty here. So 80 millilitres in total, 40 of each part of the resin. Way too much. We could have got away with a lot less. So I'm going to find a spare mould to chuck the rest in. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What can we chuck some in? I've had some new moulds come. Let's see, what have I got? Yeah, I'm having the Temu delivery, folks. I could show you another bagging of Temu stuff, but I have a feeling you might be getting a bit sick of the sight of it, so I shan't at this point. Just looking for a small mould to chuck some resin in. Here, yeah, look, here's a little footprint, little paw print. Let's fill him up. Don't know why. I've no idea what that's going to be. I've still got some left. Right, okay, I'll stop messing about now. I'll find a mould to put this last bit in. Maybe I top this up a bit more. That'll do. Yeah, I think I should have just put like about, I don't know, 25 millilitres of each for this, maybe. Oh, this is another thing. I know we often scrape our little pots out. Bear in mind, if you've got either a silicone pot or one of these little paper cup type things, you can do that. You can squeeze it out, and that's quite effective. Look, it's got most of it out. There we are then. This is going to be a quick, easy one, isn't it? So I will leave you until I have got this all cured up. I'm going to leave it overnight. I'm finding as the weather's warming up, actually, these resins are actually curing that bit quicker. But all the same, I am a bit prone to being impatient and demoulding too soon. So I'm going to try not to on this occasion. Just taking a little bit off the bottom of here because I do know that it's got to be able to stand on the base. And I think I shall be fixing it down as well. Now, whilst I can sand this off afterwards, I think it'll be easier if the base is flat to start with. So there we go. I'll see you for the demould, and then we will assemble it and work out what the heck it's for. I'll see you later. Right, it's the next morning. Let's see what we've got then. Right, let's do the little paw print first, because that was the kind of extra. That was the leftovers, if you remember. And this is new. It's I don't know, it's a really chunky keyring mould. Looks like that bit there is still soft. That doesn't matter. Tip for you folks though, I didn't realise it was still soft. Should have done. Keep your gloves on if you're demoulding soft stuff. I should have to go and wash my hands very thoroughly. Oh, that's really cute. Very chunky. God, that would make a keyring and a half, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'll think of something to do with that later. Yeah, the problem is if your resin's still very slightly soft, it could still be giving off the harmful chemicals. So I shall go and do some very serious hand washing in a minute, because this is a brand that I sometimes react to. Yeah, I should have left this a little bit longer. Look how bendy that is. Don't panic though. There. Right, now let's get this little guy out. Got a horrible feeling this one's going to be a bit tricky. So, got some sudsy water here. It's just a bit of washing up liquid in water. And I'm going to pop it down the sides. If I can do so without scratching my mould, obviously. Just a little bit. Let's let that run round to this side as well. That just makes it a bit easier to get it out of the mould. It does make your hands slippy too though, so it can be a bit of a pest. But let's see what we can do. I'm just going to loosen him off a bit first. Here comes his body. Yeah, he's coming loose. Just worried about breaking his ears off. Here he comes. Oh. Oh, I see. That's why rings will go on there. Because they're pointy ears, like so. And therefore, rings will sit on them. Right, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to get a black Sharpie, I think. Can't see where his eyes are supposed to be. No, you can't really on the mould either. But what I'll do is I'll get a Sharpie, I'll mark where his eyes are, and then that can go on there. Let me just show you what it looks like properly. Like so. So yeah, I suppose you just drop bits around there, hook your rings and things over there, and you've got your little cute little jewellery stand. Isn't that adorable? So if you remember, that was just a mix of 2 glitters and just the resin. And I think that's really lovely. That cute. And yeah, you can see he's still a little bit soft. Actually, I could do that, couldn't I? I could bend his ears a little bit. You can see how it wants to bounce back anyway. I'm going to glue him onto the base, I think. And the glue I will use will be, if I can find it. Yeah, this. I tried this the other day because I had my bottle of the, is it E6000 that most people use? It got all globbed up and I couldn't get anything out of it and I ended up splitting the bottle. So I thought I'd try this because it's got this clever needle tip. And it appears to be the same brand, but although it's a different glue, I think. It's called something different, so I think it must be. And yeah, it seems to work well. So I think that's pretty central. Certainly near enough anyway. There we go. Going to leave that. I'll draw his eyes in, like I said, and then I will do some photos because I want to draw his eyes in, I think. Right. So I'll see you for the next video. Hope you like this little quickie. It was a quick, easy, intended for beginners, so I hope that's ticked the boxes for you. See you for the next one then. Bye.